Hello my lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're very welcome. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, share. I always share amazing recipes, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you're the first to be notified anytime I share new recipes. Today we're making chicken pie, so let's do this. Alright, so I've added our flour into our bowl, and then the next thing I'll be adding is my baking powder, and then into the baking powder I'll be adding in my nutmeg, and then I'm going to just mix this together to make sure that all of the ingredients is properly combined. Alright, and then we'll be adding our margarine. This is cold margarine. I put this in the fridge over the night. It helps to give you that flaky crust, so please use a cold margarine to do yours. Because it's cold, it might take a while to mix, but just take your time and make sure you break it in, okay? And then I added in my egg, and then I'm mixing all of this together. I added in my milk, and then we'll just combine all of this. Don't mix too much. The idea is just to combine and make sure that all the doughs are combined. I added a little water. I'll drop all the measurement for you in the description box, so don't worry yourself. Just go there and you will get all the measurements. So I have gathered all of my dough together. All right, just if you notice I didn't mix for too long. All right, and so I'm going to be covering this with my cling film. Okay, I'll be popping it in the freezer for about 30 to 45 minutes just to allow it sit. All right, and make sure and so that the gluten can come together. And so while that is doing, we'll prepare our filling. Now this is my pot. I've added in my groundnut oil. I added in some sesame oil. If you watch me, you know I love using sesame oil. It's optional, so don't worry. This is my minced chicken. I use my food processor to do it. It's just chicken breast that I use my food processor to grind. Okay, you can check in the mall if they have minced chicken. I've not seen it before, so I had to use my food processor to make mine. All right, so I just put in my food processor and I grinded it, and I got this. All right, so I added in some white pepper into this. I added in some ginger powder and some garlic powder. I'm going to be mixing this together with some red chili pepper. All right, and so I'm going to be, you keep frying this, you keep stirring it, you keep stirring it, you keep stirring. They are in clusters, but you know when it's ready, when they've disembarked like this. All right, so I added in some stock cube into this. Please, while you're mixing this, all right, be tasting so that you don't add too much salt or too much ingredients. I was tasting and missed while I was doing it. I added in some paprika into this. The spices I added are totally optional. You can use any spice that works for you. Right, and here's my diced Irish potato. I'm also going to be adding my diced carrot, okay, and I'm going to be mixing all of this together. All right, so just take your time and mix all of this. Don't be in a hurry, so that everything will be properly incorporated. And like I said earlier, be tasting to make sure that your ingredients are well combined. All right, so I have mixed all of this together, and I'm just going to add a little water, enough to cook the Irish potato so that it is not too strong. All right, and so I have boiled it, and I'm just going to stir this together. I'll pick up one of the Irish potato to check if it is ready. That way I'll know that yes, everything, and yeah, the Irish potato is soft, so it is ready. This is a slurry. It's just flour and water I mixed together. This is to bind, it's to help bind the mixture together, so it will be easy to use as filling. So I've stirred it, and as you can see, our filling is ready. It's not so thick, it's just yummy, and you need to taste this. It's tasting so beautiful already. Look at our chicken pie filling. Sorry, I'm going to be transferring this into a plate so that it's going to cool down. To be easier for it to cool down, I'll spread it very well on this plate to make it very easy for it to cool down, because we need it to cool down before we start using it for our filling. So I've prepared my baking tray. This is just margarine I spread on my tray with some flour, dusted some flour on it, and then I'll set this aside. So after setting that aside, we'll now prepare our chicken pie properly. I'll bring out my dough from the fridge. This is after it ended up staying in the fridge for about an hour. I think it has sit enough, sorry, and so we'll start making our chicken pie now. So I've placed some flour on my work surface, and then I'm just going to spread open this my crust, and then I'll be picking them bit by bit to make the chicken pie. I'll be making use of my chicken pie cutter. Okay, you use any kind of cutter, any design you decide to give to your chicken pie is all left to you. Okay, I have this cutter I bought from the market. It's triangle in shape. I just like the shape, and that was why I bought it. Any kind of cutter, you can even use the normal meat pie cutter you have to, but I always like using this to differentiate between my meat pie and my chicken pie. So I got this from a bake shop. You can just check it out and then tell them you want any kind of cutter, they have it. So I've just rolled out my dough, place it on the cutter, add in my filling, and then I'll just, with that my cutter now, cover it together, and then I will remove the excesses. All right, so if you have to clip it very well to make sure that there are no space when you remove the excesses. So here I've removed the excesses. I'm just going to bring out the chicken pie from this thing. You see I spread some flour on the cutter so it will be easy for it to come out. And look at how beautiful it's looking. This is the shape my cutter has. This is the shape I want my chicken pie to have. So whatever shape you want to give to your chicken pie is totally optional, it's fine. But I'll be placing this on my tray, and I'm going to be repeating this process until I have exhausted the whole of my my crust. And that my cutter has sizes. It comes in sizes. That yellow one is the big one. It has a medium size, it has a small one. So you can decide on any size you feel like for your clients, for your family, whatever you want to use the chicken pie to do. It depends on you. It depends on the cutter you want to use. It also depends on the size you want to give it to. I'm just showing you the sizes that came with this cutter. It's in a pack of 3, yellow, blue, and I think the smaller size is pink or something. And then I'll just put it in this one. I normally use this the smaller size for my my small chops, okay? Like if I want some, or I want somebody to taste my product, I normally use the smaller one. So I've exhausted all my crust. I've placed them on the tray. This is the medium size and this is the small one. I just had to cut all of them so that you see what the sizes look like. I've spread them on my tray, all right? And so it's ready to be baked. So I'm going to egg wash this, all right? This is just egg. I've added like a tablespoon of water to it. I'll just mix it together, and then I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to brush this all over. The idea is for the egg to help it give it, you see that shiny look that your chicken pie is going to have, or you see chicken pie and it looks so appetizing and beautiful in the eyes. The egg wash that helps it. So do not omit this. Make sure you egg wash your chicken pie, all right? So this is what I'm doing right now, and then I'm also going to be poking some holes into this, all right? The idea is so that if you don't poke it, so that it releases air, sorry, because sometimes if you don't, when the chicken pie is baking, it might burst open. So you give it those holes, just 2 or 1 using your fork. 2 or 1 hole using your fork is fine, so that it will help release air when it's baking. So here our chicken pie is ready to be, I've preheated my oven and it's ready to be popped into the oven. So I'm taking this straight into the oven, baby. All right, so I baked for about 20 minutes, and here our chicken pie is look at it now, looking so flaky, looking so yummy, looking so, and the aroma is chai, man. I did bake, leave them. All right, guys, you need to try this, and I simplify this recipe for you in the most easiest way. Look at how flaky this crust is looking. Look at how the filling is. This is not a tot of chicken. This is a chicken pie with chicken in it, all right? It's not the ones we buy, except maybe you go to a very good eatery before you get this kind of quality. So it's better most of these things you do for yourself if you want to eat, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know if you'll be trying this recipe. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. You will never, I say it all the time, you will never regret being part of this channel, because I give you recipes in their simplest form that you can also convert and make money for yourself. Till I see you next time, don't forget to share. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you're the first to be notified anytime I share a new recipe. Till I see you next time, check out our other recipes on our channel, and I love you so much. Bye-bye!